The secret of getting ahead is getting started. The best way to cheer yourself is to try to cheer someone else up. Courage is resistance to fear, mastery of fear, not absence of fear. Whenever you find yourself on the side of the majority, it is time to pause and reflect. Kindness is the language which the deaf can hear and the blind can see. A lie can travel halfway around the world, while the truth is putting on its shoes. The man who does not read has no advantage over the man who cannot read. Don't go around saying the world owes you a living. The world owes you nothing. It was here first. Wrinkles should merely indicate where the smiles have been. The two most important days in your life are the day you are born and the day you find out why. To succeed in life, you need two things: ignorance and confidence. Age is an issue of mind over matter. If you don't mind, it doesn't matter. 20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things that you didn't do than by the ones you did do. Don't let schooling interfere with your education. Truth is stranger than fiction, but it is because fiction is obliged to stick to possibilities. Truth isn't. Never argue with stupid people. They will drag you down to their level and then beat you with experience. A person with a new idea is a crack until the idea succeeds. Good friends, good books, and a sleepy conscience. This is the ideal life. It's not the size of the dog and the fight. It's the size of the fight and the dog. You can't depend on your eyes when your imagination is out of focus. Don't part with your illusions. When they are gone, you may still exist, but you have ceased to live. Never put off till tomorrow what may be done day after tomorrow just as well. All generalizations are false, including this one. The lack of money is the root of all evil. It is better to deserve honors and not have them than to have them and not deserve them. A clear conscience is the sure sign of a bad memory. Let us be thankful for the fools, but for them the rest of us could not succeed. The more I learn about people, the more I like my dog. The human race has one really effective weapon, and that is laughter. The difference between the right word and the almost right word is the difference between lightning and a lightning bug. Loyalty to the country always, loyalty to the government when it deserves it. If you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything. If you pick up a starving dog and make him prosperous, he will not bite you. This is the principal difference between a dog and man. Always do right. This will gratify some people and astonish the rest. The trouble is not in dying for a friend, but in finding a friend worth dying for. Anger is an acid that can do more harm to the vessel in which it is stored than to anything on which it is poured. The worst loneliness is not to be comfortable with yourself. Never allow someone to be your priority while allowing yourself to be their option. The most interesting information comes from children, for they tell all they know and then stop. Do the thing you fear most, and the death of fear is certain. Grief can take care of itself, but to get the full value of a joy, you must have somebody to divide it with. Forgiveness is the fragrance that the violet sheds on the heel that has crushed it. Don't wait, the time will never be just right. To get the full value of joy, you must have someone to divide it with. Worrying is like paying a debt you don't owe. Whenever you find that you are on the side of the majority, it is time to reform. The only very marked difference between the average civilized man and the average savage is that one is gilded and the other is painted. We ought never to do wrong when people are looking. When in doubt, tell the truth. Good breeding consists in concealing how much we think of ourselves and how little we think of the other person. The man who is a pessimist before 48 knows too much. If he is an optimist after it, he knows too little. A man cannot be comfortable without his own approval. The trouble with most of us is that we know too much that ain't so. Always acknowledge a fault. This will throw those in authority off their guard and give you an opportunity to commit more. Action speaks louder than words, but not nearly as often.